Yeah, Marshall. I'm totally cool taking the Marshall down. Hopefully play something else too. Give me more fodder. Oh, baby. We're not going to good game him, but let's Bonza Revival. Let's Drakuseth. This probably just brings an instant concession here. So we attack. 4 to you, 3 to you, 3 to you. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ouch. How's it going, y'all? Titans Fan 920, and today we have a new season upon us. No longer are we in Platinum 2. We've been pushed back down to the depths of Gold 4. But that's okay, because we're going to climb back up like we can. We know we can do it. Since we're down at the very bottom, I can't go any further. We got a little bit of a weird one here. This is Rakdos Reanimator. Saw Jeff Hooglin playing this. This is similar to his, not quite the same as he had. But for those of you who are unaware of what Reanimator strategies do, you put big old things in the graveyard, and you get them back for cheap and quick, hopefully. The biggest thing we're trying to get back is Drakuseth, Maw of Flames, 7/7 flyer for 7 mana. Whenever it attacks, it deals 4 damage to any target and 3 damage to up to 2 up to 2 different targets. So you can do, swing 7 at the face. You can shoot their face for an additional 4 to do 11 damage total. And then you can do 3 damage to one creature, 3 damage to another creature. There's all kinds of different variety of ways you can do things. Other big things we want to put in and get out are Cavalier of Flame. Helps you both being a hasty creature if need be. Helps you draw filter some more cards and put more things in your graveyard. Just overall works that synergy and strategy really well. And then Cavalier of Night's another one when it comes in. Sack a creature to throw in the graveyard so you can kill something. And then whenever it dies, returning a creature from current mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Just, kind of keeps the whole, just keeping things going there. As far as how we get things in the graveyard, we have 3 Tormenting Voice, the OG classic. 4 Rix Maadi Reveler. This is just the overall most cleanest 2 mana discarded card. You're good to go. And then a fun one is Glint-Horn Buccaneer. It's a 3 mana 2/4 with haste. Whenever it attacks, you can pay 2 in a red to discard a card and draw a card. That's only when you're attacking. Also has the static whenever you discard a card, it deals 1 damage each opponent. So it's a nice little bonus. Makes for a very good top deck because you can just start shifting through your deck right there until you get something good, and you're pinging your opponent the whole time doing it. So that's pretty cool. But otherwise, the way we get these creatures back, Blood for Bones, 4 mana, return a creature card from both your graveyard to the battlefield and then graveyard to hand. So a nice little value for 2 mana there. And then to haste things out, Bonza Revival. Sideboard, all pretty standard. The only one that's kind of my own little love card is Finale of Eternity. I just like this card about every time I play it. It's been pretty good. Also, that X equals 10, probably not going to happen anytime, but it's at least it's cool to have the option. But this is what we got. This is the deck. Let's take it into some ranked. Let's go. Alright, first game of the day is against Java 1. More of a C# guy myself. Haha, that's a programming joke. Subscribe if you're a programmer. Opener here. The lands are slow, which I don't like. But I think we just draw. We have play 8 mountain, 8 forest. We got ways to get this untapped, because mainly we want this to get on 3. I like this hand. We'll keep it. We got 3 colors of each mana, so we're doing things. They have the cutesy little Kaya sleeves. Temple of Mystery. So there's no telling what this deck is, what it can be. We'll see. Blood Crypt. We're just going to play another one of these for now, but we don't have to worry about our stuff coming in untapped anymore. We're at 22 life, which probably doesn't matter against Temple of Mystery deck, but it's neat. They're probably very confused what we're playing, seeing 2 Bloodfell Caves off the start. Temur. What on earth could Temur be? I guess we'll see if we can get this out here. Maybe it gets syncopated or essence captured or something. Let's see. Go to attacks. Now, at this point now, we're going to be looking for something to throw in the graveyard or a way to get it back. That's kind of the awkward part of the deck, is when you just don't draw one of those kind of cards. Risen Reef. So Temur Elementals. Here we will... Which figure? Disfigure. And then I think we just play this and start getting to attacking. Looks like we're not going to be finding too many pieces right now, so I kind of just want to get some aggro on them here. We have a Bedevil if they play anything like an Omnath. And even if they play like another Risen Reef, they're starting to get to that point where they can't afford to be blocking us too much here. So let's see what they've got. We're not really doing our thing here whatsoever, but it's working-ish. Trailblazer is not going to be enough here. Boy, we're drawing awful though. So I'm going to play this Dragonskull Summit so that way we can... We're definitely going to be discarding at least once. They chumping? Chump away, my friend. Chomp! Chomp! I dare you! Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Discarding Bloodfell Caves. 2. Oh man, look at those triggers. Spicy, spicy. If they want a shock here, I think I'm okay with that, and that's the case. Let's just go ahead and do this again. Discarding the swamp. Okay. So they're at 6. Hopefully they don't play... I say hopefully they don't play a creature. You know they're going to play one now. So here we can Bedevil, and we got him dead here. Well, actually not quite dead, but just about dead. So let's make sure we can do this. Because possibly he's going to play this too. Actually, do we just kill him off of this? We just about kill him off of this. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I think we just play this. Discard you. And do we keep the Rix Maadi? Doesn't matter. They succeed. I think we had him dead a few different ways there. Just a matter of like sorting through it there. They didn't give me time. So game 2 against Temur Elementals. Noxious Grass will come in. Fry's not very good here. Finale is an interesting one, but I don't think it's what we want to be at here. Angrath Rampage could be good. And we probably want Disfigure because they play the Creeping Trailblazer and Risen Reef. So let's roll with those. As far as what we take out, maybe Finale is good here actually. Let's think. So they play Shocks. This Midnight Reapers is not going to be very good. They didn't get to really see any of our discard package here, which is kind of cool. But they probably got to be curious seeing that Glint-Horn Buccaneer. We still got to take 4 cards out in this matchup, and I'm not quite sure what to do about it. I guess the Lightning Strikes are just a little bit overcosted for what we need. Let's go with that and then go down 1 Tormenting Voice and roll with this. So game number 2 against Jabba 1. We will be on the draw. Let's see what we got. This hand's terrible. This is all of our big stuff. That shuffler sound is freaking me out. This honestly sucks too. I'm going to shoot this down and pitch a Bonza Revival. Because if we can find any way to get these, and all of a sudden the hand's gas. Blood Crypt is not that. Creeping Trailblazer. That is not what we wanted to see there. Really want to see us some way to get these boys in the graveyard now. We have plenty of ways to do it, just a matter of finding them. We're getting Risen Reefed. Oh no, we're getting Living Twisted. Interesting. Boy, we can't draw anything right now. So they're going to be swinging on us for at the very least 5 here. If they play like that 4-mana Scampering Scorcher, we'd be in trouble. So we take 5, go down to 14 here. See what they got. Rix Maadi, you're slightly late to the party, my friend, but I still do appreciate your presence and appreciate you being here and just being you in general. So we'll put you here. Put down a Drakuseth. Draw us another land. We got enough of those now. Next turn we'll be Bonza Revivaling. Do they not even attack? Oh wait, they're still on. It's still on our turn. Okay. Okay. I was very confused there. So here, I think I just jump here. I kind of want them to spend their whole turn killing this if that's what they want to do. Sweet. That's great. So we take 5 there. We can't kill the Living Twister, but we're going to be able to kill the Trailblazer and shoot the face, which is pretty good. So that's pretty cool. So even though we had the slow start, the big boys are about to come out to play. If he ever gets done scrying. Big old scry baby. Alright, so there's another Drakuseth, which is great for us actually. Let's Bonds Revival, getting you back. Let's go to attack. Do 4 here, 3 here, and we might as well shoot you 2, why not? That's 11 to the face. If they don't have an answer for this, they are dead next turn. Seems good. Do they have an answer though? In this colors, it's awful hard to have an answer to a 7/7 flyer. Even Big Chandra can't deal with that, which is pretty crazy. Anything? I guess they could have Aether Gust here to keep them alive. Seems weird. They ain't got it though. GG. Good game 1. Rakdos Aristocrats. Drakuseth pulling it out. And we get our first ticks of the new season. Let's go. Let's play another one. We bad. Game 2 against Bandetta. Hey, hey, hey. If you unsubscribe because of that, I understand, but like I'd appreciate it if you didn't. No lie, like only having 150 subs where I'm at now, I'm like very grateful to be at that point, but like it hurts my feelings when people unsubscribe. I feel like I've done something wrong. Man, this has potential to be so good, but I can't. I can't. Not one landers. Boy, this is bad, but any kind of red source makes this pretty amazing actually. So I'm gonna keep this. And I guess take care of Blood for Bones here. I'd rather have the way to haste this out. They got blue, not a color we probably want to see in this deck. Really looking for a mountain here. A mountain, I feel a lot happy with where we're at all of a sudden. They got Spectral, okay, Opt. So they top that. Let's see, blue reds, a little bit of Izzet action. Phoenix, okay. No red source and all red cards in hand just about. Big bummer. Hopefully we draw a red source so we can play a little bit of Magic. Sick. Obviously asking to play Magic is a little bit too much sometimes. I didn't even keep the greedy first one too, but I guess mulling to 5 may have been the better option there, but man, like you see the deck, like you see what I've got in hand, like one red source made this hand just phenomenal. Luckily, they're not doing too much of anything. I say that as they opt in Tormenting Voice. So, they get the turn 4 Phoenix out. We're still at 20 though, so like right now, we just try to sift through it. Aramano black deck will keep doing nothing apparently. Unreal. That's insane. Yep, they radical idea. We're down to 14 here. Anything else? Chart of course, not bad. And for those of you unaware, we have 18 red sources in the deck, so super cool to not have one yet. And that's just a 7/4 Drake, so again, not a big deal. Totally fine. Yeah, buddy. Oh, look at that. Right on time, baby. Hey. So we're just dead anyway because we can't do anything, so hopefully we get to play a real game of Magic. That'd be sick. So in this matchup, the 2 Lava Cool comes in. I guess Fry's not super great here. Noxious Grass not very good. Disfigure, okay. I guess maybe that and Angrath Rampage, we leave it at that. And as far as what comes out, the Midnight Reaper we kind of got to take out because it just pings a little bit too much for what it does. And we got to take out 2 more cards. The lightning strikes are kind of awkward, so I think maybe those are the way we go. Let's do this. See how it goes. Hopefully we can draw more black sources. Whew! So maybe they have no idea what they're playing against since they couldn't see our terrible, terrible deck. So this is also not good, but the land struggles of last time, I'm going to keep it. At least we have the mana for Cavalier of Flame already. I bet you this game we probably just get mana flooded like crazy. That'd be just super fitting, right? So, okay, we got a Lava Cool. I'm happy to see that. So at least we got good removal for right now. If they play like an Electromancer, though, I probably do Lava Cool it. Phoenix in the yard. They've always got it. So they Tormenting Voice again, but luckily this time not another Phoenix goes in there. So we got this removal and nothing to do with it. And now, like I said, the flood begins now. I guess it's to be expected when you play these kind of decks that are kind of like combo oriented in a way. Like when they line up beautifully, it's a great thing. But sometimes I guess you're just going to have just terrible, terrible hands like this. They shock me. They got something else. They got the blue. Okay. And I think I actually want to play Cavalier more here. So I don't even think I kill this. I think I just let this Phoenix go for the time being. Because I'll eventually Lava Cool. I don't want a Bedevil. I'd rather save the Bedevil for a Drake. Let's pass the turn. We can pitch this. I almost don't even think that I pitched this Drakuseth, weirdly enough. Yeah, I do. Let's pitch this, this, and this. Draw us 3 cards. And not one of them's a reanimation spell, but hand's not terrible now at least. So let's hope they have a hard time answering this. With a red-based deck, 5 toughness is a good number to be at. Faux show. They get little baby Chandra down. See what she's thinking of doing to us. Probably just throwing some elementals our way. Tormenting Voice, okay. I'm very happy with that. So they can attack us here. Cool. Rix Maadi. So yeah, I don't want to dish my hand either. So let's coil here. I guess we'll go ahead. No. Really wish Magic Arena would give you a way to not do that. So now we can't hold up the Bedevil anymore because I guess I'm just an idiot. We'll just go with I'm an idiot. I'm going to put another one thing down here so we can draw some cards. Cool. Still no reanimation targets quite yet, but we have a 6/5 on the board, which ain't too shabby. How many lands we got in the yard now if this does die? 2 lands, so I mean it could be worse. Would love to have this Bloodfell Caves to discard instead. Let's see what they got for us. Izzet Phoenix. Okay, well we got another Lava Cool here, and that's cool. They want shock here? Fine by me. Okay, so here we just Lava Coil. And we Bloodfell Caves, gain a life. Swing 6 at him, hold up the Bedevil this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have Drakuseth mana now, if that tells you how bad things are. I'm going to go ahead and Bedevil this. See if they got any kind of answer to it. Possibly a dive down. Nope. He's dead. They'll still get to draw a card, though. Can't imagine any two mana thing that's going to deal with this. What you got, opponent? Chart of Cures. We got another Drake to throw in there. Or a Phoenix, I mean. They got a full grip of cards. Okay. That's actually pretty good. So, let's go ahead. I think I could have done this a little bit better, actually. I'm going to go ahead, sack this now while they're tapped out. Let's get Drakuseth back. And then we'll return Cavalier to hand. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. That way next turn we have that to play. And then I will save this Blood Crypt to discard so we can draw a card. They're probably dead here. Let's make sure they don't have anything else for us. The great thing is here, even if they play a Drake, when we attack before the blocks happen, we can do the 4 damage to a Crackling Drake. So that's pretty cool. Dude, are they going to do this and Lava Cool? Alright, so they're still just dead, though, to this hasted Cavalier of Flame. Unless they have a 1-mana creature. It's a good game here. Frustrating at times, but still a good game. So they're gonna have to block with this, I guess, is what it comes down to. So here, let's play this. Discard you and you. Well, that's just funny. And it's like they can't really kill it right now, or they're just going to die. I'm going to play this just so I can gain a life, just to get a little bit more out of death range. They've only got the 1 Phoenix in the yard, though. If they ever kill this, the lands that are bend will kill them, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll come close to killing them. That's terrifying. And now, this time the flood is real, so I don't... So frustrating. Magic, why you gotta be so rude? Was not expecting a Trancing Melody out of this, that's for sure. Especially them taking our big creatures. Got the Electromancer down. And the Izzet deck killed our 7/7. So I don't think this is an accurate showing how this matchup should go. If anything, I feel like this matchup would just annihilate them in most cases. We have some very good cards against them, but it's just not been our matchup here, but that's alright. Yeah, we're dead. Cool. So we take that L against Izzet Drakes and go right back down to where we were. That's okay. You win some, you lose some. This is kind of a janky deck. Let's go ahead and play one more and see if we can do some fun things with this. Alright, last game of the day against Pedro Vorthros. Let's see if we can't end this one on a win here. A little bit better than the last game. This opening hand is actually great if we can find any way to get this Drakuseth back. We got the turn 2 Tormenting Voice to put it in the battle in the graveyard. I'm a fan of this. Looks decently promising. Let's see if we can't find us a Bonds of Revival or a Blood for Bones. So we'll start off, the struggle. Start off with the Bloodfell Caves and pass the turn. Pedro is taking his sweet, sweet time. New season, he's just getting back on the swing of things. He's moving a little bit slow, and that's okay. But seriously, we could do this a little bit faster, my friend. It's been 40 seconds. So Pedro left the building. This Bloodfell Caves may just scared him off. Love when we're down to the timer on turn 0 of the game. Look at that. He played a land. I'm proud of this man. So Tormenting Voice will get rid of this Drakuseth. And Bonds of Revival is a good one to see there. We do need another black source for this Bedevil. But as long as we can just keep drawing lands and get this Bonds of Revival, Drakuseth will be really good for us here. This Law Root Enforcer could be the one thing to kind of hold it back and stop it. Homie is an extremely slow player, my goodness. But 1 year later, he decides to finally play some cards against us. Let's go. Lightning Strike is annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually just going to take this Law Root Enforcer out here. The Snubhorn's annoying, but we can kill that with the Drakuseth, and I just don't want him tapping down a Drakuseth when we play it. So we'll be looking for one more land, and then if we can get that, we'll be feeling pretty happy with where we're at. Turn 3 plays, Benelish Marshall. Okay, so we got some very good targets here for when we get this boy out. We just gotta find the lands for it first. We kept a 3-lander, so it's not like we were being greedy here. I'll take about any block I can here just to get this going. Oh my goodness. Well, at least these will have Summoning Sickness if we draw a land. And I'll take this trade even. Okay. Can we get a land, please? That's not a land. That's a land. It's a painful land, but a land nonetheless. So we will Bonds of Revival here, getting back Drakuseth. Let's go to attacks. Let's do 4, 3, and 3. Seems good. Next turn, we have Cavalier of Flame, Bedevil, Cavalier of Night we can play, which is pretty good. And yeah, he's dead here. He is going to be able to tap down our Drakuseth, which is annoying. But still, it's a one-turn thing. He's empty-handed here. Okay, so we have 5 mana. 5 mana, I think we just play Cavalier of Flame. We're not too worried about really dying right now. Let's play that. Discard Drakuseth, and I think I actually want to keep the rest of this. It's pretty good. We'll even gain us a little bit of life, get that 3rd black source for Cavalier of Night, which is awesome. They find a land off the top. Can't imagine they attack into this to flip Legion's Landing. It just doesn't seem very good. Like, no matter what they do, they're in a pretty rough position here. I will be killing this Law Root Enforcer next turn because the tapping things is just really annoying to me. Sure thing, Chicken Wing. Let's draw us a land. Let's go to attacks here. See if he decides to chump block with anything. He doesn't. Bowsy. We'll go ahead, kill you, and I don't think I care about Cavalier of Night right now. Actually, yeah, I do. It's probably just better than Cavalier of Flame. Let's go ahead and do that. Sack Cavalier of Flame. Kill this Sky Marcher Aspirant. Just kind of playing with their food there at this point. It's a good game 1 against Pedro Vorthos and Mono White. When we actually get to do the Drakuseth things, the deck's pretty fun. Game 2 against the deck, we'll be bringing in some finales. This is one where Ritualist is probably just better. We'll be bringing in Fry, bringing in some Noxious Grasp. Disfigure is probably decent here too. Excuse me. And I think we want that more than we do Lava Coil. So we'll bring that in. As far as what comes out. So Bedevil is just a little bit too expensive for what we want to do here. So I think we take it out. We want... Rix Maadi's probably fine here to get stuff in the bin. We have a lot of removal. We still need ways to activate all these. Cavalier of Night seem bad of those ones actually, just because it doesn't... If I guess destroying it... Maybe Cavalier of Flame is actually worse of all those. So I'm going to take those out. Let's go down maybe 2-2 split of these. Call today. Let's roll with this and see what we got. It's game 2 against Pedro Vorthos. See if we can't smack him around a little bit more once again and end this video with a bang. Opening hand has Finale of Eternity in it, so I'm happy. If we can find a way this Bloodfell Caves to get this Cavalier of Night, that'll also be pretty good. Yeah, Finale against this deck can just pop off, especially with like all the one mana creatures. We also need a way to get this in the battlefield or the graveyard, but if we do, we're going to be feeling real happy. We do have 4 lands already, which is... Oh, we didn't do anything. Interesting. So this will just Noxious Grasp here, because we don't ever want that resolving. I think we go ahead and play Midnight Reaper here. Loxodon, okay. So again, we are getting good cards, just nothing to put in the bin quite yet. Draw land this next turn. I guess I'll be sacking Midnight Reaper to Bloodfell Caves. Actually, sorry, sacking it to Cavalier of Night. But we don't hit a land, even though we kept a very reasonable hand. Magic's frustrating sometimes. So we'll just pass the turn here. The only good thing here is we can set up... Boy, that is disgusting. Here, I think I block here, and then Disfigure. We're already down to 6. Man, that was a beautiful hand we kept too, and we just kind of got punished by it. So we finally get that 5th land, so we can destroy 3 things with target toughness 3 or less, or 3. But man, we can't do that anymore. So instead, we just play a big life linker and hope this is enough to make it happen. Jump block our way out of this. Let's see. Dauntless Bodyguard. Rude. Yikes. We drew extremely poorly there after getting a good open hand. So game 3 against him on the play. That was the thing where I actually did want to see more of this. So on the play, I think we leave these big things in. And we take out probably some spot removal here. Maybe take out the Disfigures. Cut down, not down to 1. Maybe let's go down to Midnight Reaper there instead. That looks good to me. It's game 3. Let's see if we can give him the business here and finish this video off with the dub. So opening hand, we got 2 mana. We got a Tormenting Voice to pitch this Cavalier, or to pitch this Drakuseth. So now the only piece we're missing is just a way to get it back. But we also have the Finale of Eternity here to hopefully just wipe their board somewhat too. So we'll pass the turn here. Sky Marcher Aspirant is fine. Bonds Revival, that's what we were looking for. So that's Tormenting Voice, pitching Drakuseth. And those lands are actually beautiful for once. That's what we wanted to see, it's so pretty. Turn 2, see what they got. I would love for them to just play like 2 1/1s, or like 2 other Sky Marcher Aspirants. That's not quite it. Okay. So Finale for the 2 toughness is going to be great here. I think I just leave this tapped, hold up Lightning Strike in case they have a Benelush Marshal. which would be a really good turn for them, so I'm hoping that is what they have. Yeah, buddy. So we'll go ahead and strike this down. We'll take 4 here, which is fine. Luckily there's no Legion's Landing flipping on us here. So here, Finale of Eternity for 2. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why it taps like that all of a sudden. That's awful strange. So we got the board there. Next turn, we got Drakuseth coming down. Hopefully they just start putting out some more creatures we can ping and burn here. That would make me pretty happy. Yeah, Marshall. I'm totally cool taking the Marshall down. Hopefully they play something else too. Give me more fodder. Oh, baby. We're not going to good game him, but let's Bonza Revival. Let's Drakuseth. This probably just brings an instant concession here. So we attack. 4 to you, 3 to you, 3 to you. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ouch. Are we done here? History is not going to be good enough because we're swinging 11. They give us the good game. They're going to let us... Oh, man. This guy's actually really nice. Swing there. Swing there. Swing there. Good game. Opponent's been a good sport about it all. So, hopefully this video got to show both the power level this deck can have when it gets to go off, because when it does get to go off, it does get to do some pretty crazy things, but also to show like the awkwardness of it and the ways you can kind of get screwed and not be very consistent. So this kind of style is fun. I don't know if it's quite for me just because of the inconsistencies of it, but you can't deny the value it has when it does go off. We got us a pack here. You know what, let's buy one more pack. Let's start the season off with 2 packs to open because we've earned it. Treat yourself. So we get this pack. Pack number 1. Getting a little bit laggy here. Pack number 1 has us a Kaikar, Wind's Fury. Neat mythic, one that I'll probably not be playing though. Never know though. Maybe we'll get in there. And pack number 2, some Kethis. So it's Mythic City over here. But that's the deck. That's all we got. Let's go take a look at it one more time to review it. Boy, Arena is struggling right now. So, I don't know what I would change in the sideboard. I think we use about every card in the sideboard here, so I think the sideboard is actually pretty good here. Again, Drakuseth is showing why it's such a really, really good card. 7 mana is a lot, but having to be able to take that out on turn 5 there with haste is amazing. Kind of interested in doing like a Jund version of this and having some mana acceleration to make this happen, but that's probably just asking for too much. But this is the deck. If you guys have any suggestions of things you would change, let me know. That's all we got here, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.